Lesson 140, Expressing Means or Instrument. Soon, we're going to start working with Russian nouns that can express means or instrument. And so to prepare you for that, we're examining the concept of what that means. What does it mean if a word expresses means or instrument? And basically what this means is that it's some kind of tool or implement that you use to perform a task. And we have some extremely simple examples here. I hit the nail with a hammer. In a sentence like that, you're expressing that the hammer was the tool or implement that you used to complete a task. So in grammatical terms, we say that that's expressing means or instrument. Someone hit the nail by means of a hammer, or with the instrument of a hammer. Likewise, I traveled to the island by boat. The boat is the means by which you accomplished the task. But it doesn't have to be a physical object that you use. Even an abstract concept could be expressing means or instrument. You used that thing to accomplish something. In the third example, we have, we fooled the guard by means of trickery. Trickery is not a physical object. It's more of a concept. Nevertheless, from a grammatical perspective, when you say by means of trickery, we call that, grammatically speaking, means or instrument. And so in English, the way we generally express this is with a preposition. We say with or by. Notice that in the first example, we have with a hammer. And then in the second example, we have by. In the third example, we have by means of. So we have several different ways to express this in English. In Russian, as you will soon see, we can express this kind of thing, that is, means or instrument, merely by putting a noun in a certain case. We can just put a noun in a certain case. We can change the ending so it's in that case. And then without any preposition, without help from any other word, it just expresses means or instrument just by itself, simply because it's in that case. The idea of means or instrument is just built into the case. So it doesn't need help from any preposition, as we do in English. In English, we don't have noun cases, so we need helper words. We need words like with, words like by, or by means of. But in Russian, you can do all of that without a preposition, simply by using one of the noun cases. So that's a bit of a sneak preview of what's coming up. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of these exercises. Let's see if we can figure out which ones are expressing means or instrument, but some of them aren't. Keep in mind that just because you see the word by or with, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's expressing means or instrument. It could just be some other kind of prepositional phrase. So let's take a look at our exercises. Number 1, we went to Philadelphia by train. Well, the train is the means or instrument by which somebody accomplished the task of going to Philadelphia. So that's definitely an example of means or instrument. In number 2, we rode the train to Philadelphia. The words to and Philadelphia are not expressing means or instrument. That's just a prepositional phrase. So that's definitely not means or instrument. In number 3, I went to the park with my Frisbee. Now notice that we have the word with here. That's one of the words that we can use in English to show means or instrument. So is it means or instrument? The answer is no, because you're not using the Frisbee to accomplish any task. You're simply taking it with you to the park. In grammatical terms, we call this kind of use of the word with accompaniment. So this is the word with, merely expressing accompaniment, not that you are using the Frisbee to do anything. Now in number 4, somebody is using the Frisbee to accomplish some kind of task. I scared away the squirrel with my Frisbee. So in that sentence, with my Frisbee, that is expressing means or instrument. Somebody is using the Frisbee as a tool by which to scare away a squirrel. In number 5, Julia is going to the store with her credit card. That's not means or instrument. That's just accompaniment. The credit card is just simply with her. It's physically near her or with her. But in number 6, Julia is using the credit card as some kind of tool to open a door or pick a lock. So in number 6, with her credit card, that's definitely expressing means or instrument. In number 7, with logic, that is showing means or instrument. Logic is the method by which someone is convincing someone. So that is means or instrument. Remember, it does not have to be a physical object in order to be means or instrument. It could be an abstract concept. In number 8, Harvey poked the chipmunk with a stick. That's definitely means or instrument. Someone is using the stick as a tool or implement to accomplish a task. In number 9, however, it's not means or instrument. That's just what we might call accompaniment. Harvey is standing there with a stick. The stick is just merely with him or near him. He's not using it to do anything. In number 10, Sheila is sitting over there by the boat. The word by is one of those common words in English that we use to express means or instrument. But in this particular case, the boat is not being used to accomplish a task. The sentence is simply stating that Sheila is near the boat or at the boat, and so the word by is being used to express that. So here it's just showing proximity to the boat, nearness to the boat, not that the boat is being used to accomplish some kind of task. So think about means or instrument, and when you understand that concept, you're ready to go to the next lesson and start learning how to express this kind of thing in Russian by using one of the noun cases.